Hi, hello everyone. It's V, myself. Welcome to my channel. It is here now, and I've actually been wanting to do or create a channel focused around K-pop for quite some time now. And I finally got to that point where I was like, you either do it or you just keep pushing it off. So here we are. I got a lot of feedback. If you don't know, I'm on TikTok. I'll link all my stuff down below. But I had a lot of people on there pretty much express to me that they would enjoy watching me on YouTube if I did more videos, if I did more react videos, if I talked more about K-pop, because there's only so much that I can get across on a 60 second or a 15-second clip on TikTok. So here I am. It's all thanks to you, just reassuring what I already wanted. So this is going to be exciting. Excuse me. Anyways, I used to have a YouTube channel back in the day, so if you guys ever find that, you didn't. But that was based around like fashion, hair, makeup. But I wasn't very good back then at creating videos, editing them, because I was a sad college student and I was working a full-time job, and it was tough. So this time, I think my life is more together, and I'd like to go ahead and do exactly that, create a community here where if you already know who I am, you know that I'm all about positivity, I'm all about acceptance, and we're all about talking about K-pop around here. Obviously, like, if you guys ever want me to talk about other stuff, I'd be more than happy to do that, but I think the basis of it is going to be that I would love to react to videos. I would love to answer a lot of your questions, because that's another thing. I feel like I don't really get around to a lot of your questions, and this is going to be a really great opportunity to do that. And it's just another place for me to connect with all of you, because if you don't know it, I appreciate you all so much. Speaking of that, I don't even have a video yet, and I already have... Did you guys see this? I don't even have a video yet, and I already have 70 subscribers, and I cannot tell you what that means to me. You all are simply so amazing, and you're all so kind to me. I don't understand what's wrong with you, but just know that I am grateful. So it only made sense to go ahead and start my video with my K-pop origin story. What got me into K-pop? Who got me into K-pop? When was it? And just kind of talk about where I am now and what the future holds for V. So if you guys want to go ahead and see that, learn that about me, then just go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so what got little old V into K-pop? Well, let's go ahead and start this off with stating that I am 26 years old before we go into like the whole math and all that. So I can't seem to remember where I heard the song, so I'm so sorry. I literally cannot jog my memory to remember specifically where. But the first song that I ever heard was The Boys by Girls' Generation. However, I heard the English version. So I remember listening to the song and I was like, this is catchy. And I was like, all right, I've never heard of this before. So like any kid, it was 2011, so I was 10th, 11th grade. So how old is that? Anyways, that was when I heard it, and like any other kid, I pretty much just YouTubed it because I wanted to see what it was. And when I watched the video, I was like, 9 girls. I thought it was so cool. I was like, well, first of all, the opening to the music video, which by the way, if you guys remember that, is insane. I have never seen anything that of that before in music videos, and I was like, wait, hold up. Hold up, the production in this is insane. How have I never heard of these girls before? And seeing like all of them being presented one by one, I was just like, who's that? Who's that? And I was like, oh my gosh, they're all so gorgeous. And it finally got to the song, which I had technically already heard, but hearing it with the music video and watching it with the music video was just like a whole different thing. It was like, now wait a damn minute. So I remember like watching the whole video and just being like, oh my gosh, all 9 can sing. All 9 can dance. All 9 are talent. It was crazy, you know, like I was used to listening to Western pop music. My music taste is all over the place. I literally am that person that listens to everything. And during that time, I was definitely listening to more alternative music. So this was definitely out of my element, definitely something that I had never seen before. So I was like super excited about it. So pretty much I had then looked up on what was recommended, which was then the Korean version. And I was like, wait, what? I'm like, the same music video? So I looked at the video and I was like, oh, they're speaking in Korea now. And with some elements of English in there. And that's pretty much what spiked my curiosity, because I didn't know that the song was K-pop. Even listening to the Korean song, I still didn't know it was K-pop. I was just confused. So then from there, I had seen 21's I Am the Best. And I was like, what is this? And once I got into 21, I had to Google it. I had to Google who the girls were, because it was a little bit more easier to retain because they were only 4. And it was just like going through it, finding out like YG Entertainment, okay, second girl group, okay. Like I was just trying to grasp all that information, and that's when it clicked, and I finally saw that they are a K-pop girl group. And I was like, huh, if 2 + 2 = 4. Then that meant like, oh, then Girls' Generation was K-pop as well. And then I started to listen more of Girls' Generation discography, which was interesting because a lot of their songs I wouldn't say were my style, except for the boys. Obviously that changed because then they came out with, what is that song called? I Got a Boy. Oh, I just said it. I Got a Boy. And I was like, wait, hold up. I like this song too. So I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm so burpy. So then I heard that song and I was like, oh my gosh, this is insane. I was a little bit more attracted to 21 because they did play a little bit more of like this girl crush concept that I was definitely into as like a young girl. I was like, wait, hold up. Who are these girls? Why are they so cool? And how can I be their friends? So pretty much that's really what started off my whole journey. It was back in 2011, if I remember correctly. I believe so. That was the time. And ever since then, I wouldn't say I was so active in the sense of like really pursuing to listen to more groups. I just like took my time back then. I listened to Girls' Generation, listened to 21. I got into a little bit more like 4-Minute. I loved 4-Minute, FX. So I was definitely more of like a girl group stan, and I would like here and there dabble with like Big Bang, Super Junior, TVXQ. So it was just like, I was kind of slowly dabbling, but it wasn't like super intense. Then back when I think I have to say that when BTS came out, well, no, not when they came out. When I discovered BTS back in 2017, I think, it pretty much like sparked that back in me because I had never, like I had seen a boy group. Obviously, I was looking at like the kings of K-pop, Big Bang and SHINee, but something about like BTS was like, oh wait, hold up, there's more out there. And that sparked a little bit more of my curiosity again. And I ended up, you know, getting more into other groups like EXO, GOT7. Well, who else was around that area? I started getting more into those. And that's when I really, really took the opportunity to just like, this is the only music that I'm listening to. I'm so done with Western music. And not to say that I don't listen to it, but I definitely... I used to be that person that you can ask like, oh, what song is this? And I'd know like this. I'm really, really good with like trivia when it comes to that stuff. Anything about pop culture, I got. But now I definitely do not know modern songs. The only reason I know them is because I heard them on TikTok. That's all. So, really that's Girls' Generation is what started this crazy roller coaster of a ride. I was definitely more into girl groups. And then BTS sparked that, I wouldn't say it's obsession, but like, is what sparked that again for me to like really, really get into it and just drop everything else in my life. So yeah, that's pretty much what my journey has been like. There's nothing crazy about it. I don't think so. I always get the question if I have friends or if my family likes K-pop, and I don't have any friends that like K-pop other than the ones that I've made on TikTok this year. But I haven't actually like physically met them or hung out with them. Hello, you know what's going on in the world. But as far as my family goes, my mom has always been very open to whatever music my sister and I listen to. Like, I also watch anime, and I would always listen to the songs and stuff. I love Lisa. So a lot of her songs, like, I would always sing to, or I would always play, and my mom would just listen to it. My sister has also always liked K-pop. I don't know for how long she has, but I know that she really liked CL. My phone. She really likes CL. I've been showing her more groups now, and she likes K-pop. Definitely not as invested as I am, but she does too. I got my boyfriend into K-pop. I'll always remember that I showed him BTS, and ever since that, like, I'll always show him stuff, and he's always open to it, and he'll play K-pop too. So, other than that, I don't really have anybody that I can talk about it, and I ended up going on TikTok. I downloaded it because I work in social media, and I needed to find out if the brand/company that I'm working for needed that platform. So I was like on it for like a day or two, and I was like, nah, the company does not need this. And then shortly after, I just started going on there to like see. It was during the time that quarantine was happening. So I started browsing around. I was so close to deleting the app because I didn't really see myself connecting with anything on there. And then finally, I can't remember what video I saw, but there was a K-pop video, and I was like, wait a minute. And the first TikTok I've ever made was a K-pop one, because I was like, oh wait, finally something I enjoy too. And ever since then, like, it's been awesome. So, yeah, that's my K-pop origin story. As of now, I consider myself a multi-stan. I'm going to have to create a video where I list specifically how many groups I like and all my biases. That may be my next video, but we'll see, because I think I need time. Because I always get asked, like, how many groups do you stan? And I'm like, they don't fit on my hands and toes. But as of right now, I can share that my ultimate girl group is 21. My bias from there is CL. And my ultimate boy group is BTS. And my bias from there is Kim Taehyun. So that's a first step, and we'll see how it goes. As far as the future goes, I'm super excited about it. I feel like K-pop just keeps getting better and better. There's so many talented groups. And although K-pop brings such joy and happiness to myself, I'm also very aware about what goes on in that industry, how the idols and the groups get treated, and just know that that's not something that I shy away from. I feel that it's super important to talk about. Like, we can't forget about that stuff. Also, I'm somebody who, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, genuinely respects opinions. And you're going to go ahead and see that unfold. And some of you are going to like it, and some of you are not going to. And that's okay. It's totally fine by me. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see from me. I definitely want to do a Q&A, but I'll probably hold that off maybe for like my third or fourth video. I don't know. We'll see. I'll definitely post like on my platforms like, hey, I'm going to be doing a Q&A video. Drop your questions here and I'll be answering them, because I know that I get a whole bunch of them that I probably miss. So, yeah. So I know that was a pretty short video, but I kind of wanted to just give you a little taste of what's coming up and just a little bit about me to get you started. And yeah, hopefully that's okay. Hopefully I get a little bit better at it. I'm definitely sweating. But yeah, I'm going to try to be consistent when it comes to like videos. Like November is going to be an exciting month for us in the K-pop community, and I would definitely love to like talk about that. So I'll try my best to be on top of all of that. I do have a somewhat busy schedule, but I really enjoy talking to you guys and sharing content with you all. So I'm going to try not to have excuses. So yeah. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for watching this first video. I hope that you're just as excited as I am. Again, thank you for everything that you do. You do not understand the amount of love that I have for you and how much my heart grows every single day, every time I get such an amazing comment from you guys, every time I hit a milestone or something. It's just, y'all are the best, and you know that's how I feel. So I'll go ahead and wish you a wonderful rest of your day, night, wherever you are, and I will go ahead and see you on the next video.